The next is how journal entries for all these calculation would be made. Journal entries of these costs, we have 4 main journal entries in department 2. In the second department, first of all, we have a journal entry of transferred in cost. We received cost from previous department in this department. When we received cost, we charge or debit work in process of that department account debit. So here we are basically working in department B. So work in process department B account will be debited with 51,000. From where this figure has come? This figure is given in your question. Otherwise, you can use these calculation for generalizing these entries. So here the cost is received from department A, that is 51,000. This figure is shown over here. You will use this figure. Otherwise, in your question, 12,000 units were received and 4.25 is the cost per unit. 4.25 multiplied by 12,000, that is 51,000. So 51,000 is debited, and work in process department A, because that is the transferring department, that department has transferred goods or transferred the cost to the B department. So B department asset has increased and department A work in process has decreased. That's why this is credited. So in this way, this is entry of cost of goods transferred from department A to department B. The second transaction is the charge of current period cost in department B. When we charge the cost, we debited work in process account. Work in process department B account is debit, and the cost elements which are being charged are credited. So materials account are credited. How much material we have charged, this information will give you the information. So material A is 13,370 and material B is 4,500, and the total is 17,870. That figure has been used in this entry. Otherwise, from this table, you can get this figure. You will add both of these two figures and get the total of 17,870. This one is. So this is credited. Then the payroll amount is 37,580 and payroll or wages payable account is credited. This figure also given in your question, that is this one. And then, or you may get this figure from this table, that is this one. Or third one is factory overhead account is credited. That figure is also given, and likewise you can find just like both of these two figures. Total of this is 1,02,425, and we will debit work in process account B with the 1,02,425, the cost which is charged in this department in the month of February. So this is the recording of material, the labor and factory overhead charge to department B. So the third one is finished goods entry. When we transfer goods from department D to finished goods account is debited and department B work in process account is credited. So this is the entry of cost of completed goods in department B and transfer to finished goods. For the amount of this entry, we will use this whole practice, or the whole calculation is made for this calculation. For the calculating of this figure and this figure, we will use, or we will prepare the whole cost of summary. This figure will be used for the this figure will be calculated by using per unit cost of equivalent, and per unit cost of equivalent will be calculated by using equivalent units. So this is interrelated. So cost of production report is a working for generalizing this entry. If we have to make, or if you have to record this entry, we have to calculate or prepare cost of production report, because end result of the cost of production report is this figure, and this figure is used in this entry. So finished goods account is debited and work in process account is credited. This amount is cost of goods manufactured. This gives us the cost of goods manufactured. when we post all this information in work in process account, so here is the shape or a form of work in process account. We have account title, that is debit side, and account title, that is credit side. We have on debit side, that is work in process beginning balance. Beginning balance is given in this table, that is 15,660. This figure will be used in beginning balance, that is the beginning balance. Then we have a work in process from work in process department A 51,000, and we will post these two entries over here. These two entries will be posted on debit side. So work in process department A 51,000. So whichever is cost is charged to department, that is debited, and whichever cost is transferred from that department is credited. So here we have credited 1,47,640, and in this way we have an ending balance of 21,445, that is equal to this figure that has been already calculated by us in our cost reconciliation summary. In this way we can prepare our work in process account, and in this way you can understand the whole process of preparation of cost of production report, and entries of process costing in a particular department, and preparation of work in process account. Thank you so much for being with me. Hope so you have understood the whole and can apply this for your calculation of your numericals and your practical fields. Thank you so much.